I tried the demo of PRAGMATA, and I really like it. I think the gameplay was very, very interesting. So I was definitely looking forward to playing this game. Now, there was a lot of issues in the demo. Technically, the graphics, so much noise, unbelievable. But, we got the news. The developers added path tracing. So I was supposed to fix everything, right? Well, let's check it out. I think at this point, NVIDIA has to step up. They have to tell these developers, look, if you're gonna use our technology, we have a reputation to maintain. See, path tracing is supposed to be this next gen graphic fidelity that's gonna make everything look amazing, photorealistic in some ways, or at the very least give you some accurate lighting or reflections, whatever. But you cannot sacrifice the clarity of the game. You cannot make the resolution of some things so low that it makes the game look worse. See, the goal should not be to have the most accurate lighting or reflections or whatever. The goal should be, how can we make the games look better? I mean, that's just common sense. If you try a game on a 5090 and it looks noisy with max out settings, there is something wrong with that. That cannot happen. That cannot happen. And you might think, well, man, I mean, I don't see the issue. Well, maybe, I don't know, the streaming quality, the compression or something like that. But I opened the game and I'm like, why are the shadows so unstable? They are moving. Like right now, even I'm not even moving the camera and I can see the shadows, unstable, like wobbling. You look at this at the ceiling and it's moving, like it's noisy. I mean, it's basically, we have noise on the shadows, and if you move the camera it gets even worse. Now let me show you the settings. I mean, this is completely maxed out graphics, completely maxed out. DLSS quality with frame generation 2x, because of course, I mean, you cannot get 120 FPS path tracing without using frame generation on almost any game. And yeah, you see here, everything is maxed out. Ray tracing, path tracing with DLSS quality. Now if I lower this and I wanted to get a lock frame rate, if I lower this to balance, it gets even worse. And now it's definitely noisy, and I'm sure even on the stream you can see it. This is very, very, very ugly, man. Very unstable. It is distracting. See, look, I don't care that much about graphics. You might think that I am like, oh, I want everything to be perfect. No. See, I do not care about realistic lighting. I care about playing the game, okay, and just focus on the game, enjoying the game. But if I have the ceiling flickering and wobbling with artifacts, and it's everywhere you go, That's just immersion breaking. That should not be there with a game that is maxed out with an RTX 5090, bro. I mean, the reason why I got the 5090 is to not have to worry about graphics anymore, right? It just turn everything to max and boom, everything is amazing. No, that's not the case. That is not the case. And I think Nvidia has created this problem because ray tracing is just way too demanding, even for a 5090. I never use it. But now we have a big problem when if you don't use ray tracing, that noise that we're looking at is even worse. It is so bad that I just cannot believe that these developers would let that pass. It's unbelievable. How can you be okay with that? See, whatever you have to do, turn off whatever. Just do it. I don't care about the accuracy of the lighting if everything is so noisy and so unstable. I don't see. See, this is the kind of noise that you don't see playing an old game. Like you open a very old game and this would not look, maybe, the lighting was not gonna be as, convincing or whatever. You're not gonna see that noise for no reason. Now let's turn off path tracing. We have to go back to the main menu to do that. Which, by the way, look at the main game menu. How? They don't see this. Look at the clouds. The resolution of the clouds. I don't know what kind of rendering. I don't know. But the resolution of the clouds here is like 480p or less. How many pixels that cloud has that you can clearly see? It's just completely pixelated. So how can you develop a game with path tracing, the latest and greatest rendering technologies, and the main menu of your game is just all pixelated? It just looks horrible. How do you care about the hair of that lady, which is very detailed? I appreciate that. But how do you focus on the technology for the hair of that lady? And then you have all the clouds so pixelated like that. It just doesn't make any sense. Tell me how these developers saw that and they were like, yep, that's fine. and the thing is, to fix that, I'm sure they can fix that very easily. That's not gonna break the optimization of the game or anything like that. I mean, why is that happening? That's clearly a problem. Now let's check out the current FPS. Yeah, I didn't show that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn off ray tracing, and I'm gonna show you how the game. Actually, I'm only gonna turn off a path tracing. Okay, so we'll keep ray tracing on, and this is the second problem. So let's get into it. So I'm gonna go now and open the game. This is ray tracing on, but no path tracing. And let's check out this. We're gonna have to go back and use path tracing because now look at the noise now. Now this is really a problem. So you thought it was bad with path tracing, and now it's like, how do you even play the game like that? It's flickering. It is so much noise with ray tracing. It's just unbelievably ugly. I see shimmering, noise. It's everywhere. But now, of course, because we are not using path tracing and we are not using the ray reconstruction, means ray reconstruction, you cannot turn it off. When you turn on path tracing, it's on forced. So the problem with that is we know right now the latest DLSS is not working with ray reconstruction. So if you want to minimize the noise, you have to use path tracing. You're forced to use path tracing. And then the whole image, so for the character, for everything else, is gonna look blurrier because you cannot use the latest DLSS. So it's like, oh, what can you do? It's just unbelievable. And this, again, this is on a 5090. How is this game looking on the console? How is this game looking on the base PS5? The flickering, I can only imagine it's gonna be eye searing. It's like just and again, bro, like I'm not, see, I am not demanding, the best graphics. I just want to play the game. But the thing is, if everything is, if the whole picture has this noise, it just gives me the feeling that there is something broken about my GPU. My TV is broken. Is this like a broken plasma TV? What am I looking at here? What is this? This has to be one of the worst examples of noise I remember. I mean, we've seen bad, but this is just unacceptable. Now let's turn off ray tracing. I mean, let's see if we can turn it off from here. We have to go back to the main menu. I haven't even seen it, honestly. Let's turn off ray tracing. Because if I'm gonna play with noise, why would I kill the performance, right? So just turn it off anyway. And that's the thing. When you, so I'm gonna max out, DLAA, no ray tracing. See if we can do better with the noise, with more pixels. Maybe it's gonna be, okay, let's see. It's actually better now. Well, it's gone actually. I don't see any noise anymore. Oh, so the problem is ray tracing. Oh my goodness. The problem is ray tracing. Unbelievable. I thought, well, you turn off ray tracing, it's gonna be a total mess, right? It's gonna be even worse. No, actually, the problem is solved. All you have to do is just turn off ray tracing. NVIDIA, man, NVIDIA has to step up. They cannot be allowing this to happen. They cannot be. See, can you imagine someone, excited to get their new GPU, to turn on ray tracing for the first time, finally? I got that 5090, and then you turn it on, and the game looks worse. NVIDIA has to step up, man. They cannot allow this to happen. These developers are ruining their reputation. Oh my god. Well, maybe it's DLAA actually. You're right. Let me turn it down to DLSS balance. Maybe it is the DLAA that's fixing it. No, it's still perfect. Like, I don't see that noise. Now look, I do recognize that with path tracing, the lighting was looking more, realistic. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that the lighting is more realistic at all. Why would you care about having more realistic lighting if the whole image is noisy? That's a bad choice. Bad decision. Man, they just don't. They are, I don't know. which monitor, which display they are using to test these games, that they don't see those issues. Like I don't understand. Honestly, I don't understand. Who would? I haven't seen the Digital Foundry video, but if they said that path tracing was better because of, oh, look at that reflection and the, how can you say something's better? Oh my god. I don't know. I'm not gonna fault them because I haven't seen their video, but it's really, really crazy. So yeah, definitely we're playing with ray tracing off. It's not even a question. And actually, I might not even need frame generation if I'm playing with ray tracing off. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I don't need frame generation. I don't think frame generation was working. The performance was worse. See, I'm getting 138 frames. The GPU is at 84%. If I turn on frame generation, I don't think that was even working. Let's see. 2x. Oh, frame generation is not working. It's not even working. Why is that? Maybe because I need to click on the screen. Oh yeah, I need to click on the screen because I was out of the. So frame generation was not working. I don't even need frame generation with these settings. So yeah, I'm happy. You know, I'm actually happy. I'm gonna play the game because it doesn't have that noise. I was like, man, I like the game a lot. I want to play it. I don't know how I'm gonna play the game with all that noise, but now it's fine, man. If I see, I can't even use DLSS quality. Yeah, it's fine, man. It's fine. DLSS quality. We don't need frame generation. The input lag is better. It's fine. We're gonna play the game. Okay, so ray tracing sucks. I'm happy. Like it's not a big deal. Hopefully we don't have more issues. Now the other thing is, before we start playing, I really don't know. I don't know why it's so hard, and that goes for almost every single game that is not a first-person shooter. Why? For some reason, they think it is okay to have such a big dead zone on the joysticks. If you're gonna play your game with a controller, you know how big the dead zones on this game is? They are. I already fixed them. For the right joystick, it was like 26%, and for the left one like 20. I don't remember exactly. Let me give me a second here. I'm gonna open the app of my controller. I don't want my controller to be on screen, so I'm gonna block this for a moment. Let me open the app of my controller to tell you the percentage of the dead zone, because this is really big and I don't understand. This is a shooting game, okay? We have to be aiming. So how can you have by default? So it is 26%. I have to use on my controller an anti-dead zone for the right joystick of minus 26%, and for the left minus 20%. So what that means basically is that the game has a dead zone of at least 27% for the right joystick and 21% for the left joystick. That's an approximation. But the thing is, why would you do that? So what that means basically is you start moving the joystick and nothing happens. You have no input. So that makes the game feel unresponsive for no reason. I mean, we get a faster PC, we tweak the graphics and all of that to get a more responsive experience. I mean, people go to such length to improve the input lag, or to reduce the input lag and make the game more responsive. They get a faster GPU, faster monitor, faster controller or keyboard, mouse, or keyboard, whatever. But then the developers make it worse for you for no reason. Like there is no reason to have such a huge dead zone for the joysticks. I understand if you are making the game standard for the PS5 and people are playing with some stick drift on their DualSense because they use the crappy potentiometer sticks. I understand that by default you're gonna have a dead zone of 10, for example. 10 is bad. I would not use it, but I understand a default of 10 because you don't want to have drifting for the majority of people. But have the settings exposed on the game menu, so you can turn it down to 0. And for some reason that only exists on first-person shooter games. That should be on every game. And this is a game where you're gonna be shooting. So yeah. So now let's just play the game. Okay, I'm happy. Like the noise, I was going crazy with it. The noise is gone. So we can finally play the game. So I'm gonna check out the. And by the way, this is DLSS 4.5 because I have it forced on the NVIDIA control panel. Actually, I tried the NVIDIA overlay, but it's not telling me which DLSS. Sometimes this thing, or actually it is telling me, it's preset M. You can see it at the top right corner of the screen. Preset M, because I have it on the NVIDIA app. I have it forced. The preset M for everything. So I have that forced. So yeah. It looked good. It looked good. Like right now, I'm happy with it. So we're gonna play it. Let me get rid of this. Okay, let me check out the comments. We're gonna play the game. Actually, I like this game. I played the demo, the whole thing, and the gameplay was super interesting, unique, like something that I've never played before. Initially, I thought, man, this is so weird. Like, you're solving a puzzle. You're shooting an enemy, is coming to you, and then you have to solve a puzzle to. That's such a weird thing. I thought that was not gonna work at all. But it actually works very well. Very, very, very satisfying. I really like it. Okay, so we got a bunch of comments. Okay, I'm gonna start from the end. So, if they make 6070 tier GPUs capable of path tracing, no one would buy the 8090 tier. That's why they will never do that. But the thing is, man, see, for me, if path tracing, ray tracing was really amazing, like every single game, you turn it on, it's like, wow. If I could only get the frame rate, because really the graphics are there, graphics are amazing, but that's not the case. That's not the case. See, the frame rate is very low and you still have noise and still have problems, and on top of that, right now, that's gonna change, of course, at some point, but right now you cannot use the best upscaling, so now the whole game looks blurry. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's almost a scam, if you ask me. It's almost a scam. And it's not worth it now with the 5090s, let alone anything below that. It's really crazy. Yeah, I thought that too. The puzzle box controls works great. It's very satisfying. It's so weird. Like, see, if I was the CEO of the company, and they come to me, look, I have this idea. You're shooting, and then there's a puzzle here on the right. I'll be like, fire. You're fired. Fire this guy. Like, what kind of idea is that? You're gonna solve a puzzle. You're shooting. Get out of here. But no, it's actually. It actually works very well. It's very, very satisfying. Very entertaining. Ray reconstructions being bad as it makes ray tracing unusable. Yeah, they have to. NVIDIA has to step it up, man. DLSS 5 will fix everything. It's gonna make everything look the same. I think NVIDIA would be very, very, very stupid to after the backlash, to come out with DLSS 5 like they were thinking, they should make an AI filter for the NVIDIA, filters right here, game filters. That will be your AI filter if you want to use that. And the DLSS 5, just better upscaling. That's what makes sense. No one's gonna get upset about that. I don't think they're gonna proceed with that nonsense. Okay, so I don't know, man, if this is an NVIDIA rant or the developers, because really, I think what happens is that the developers want to use ray tracing. They want the marketing of ray tracing on their game or on the PS5 with ray tracing. It sounds like next gen or something. So they get that Digital Foundry love. And then what happens is that they realize, well, this thing doesn't run. So we have to lower the pixels. And they just have to lower it so much that it's just not worth it. That's what happens, I think. But you think it's a Capcom thing? Noisy graphics? Well, someone actually gifted me the Resident Evil 4. We're gonna play that. I already installed it. So I installed a Stellar Blade, Pragmata, Black Myth Wukong, Resident Evil 4. So we're gonna be playing because we have a long weekend actually. So we don't have to work on Monday. So we have to celebrate that for sure. We're gonna be playing some games this long weekend. And there's no option to turn off film grain. Do we have film grain here? Oh my god. Don't tell me that. I don't see. Give me a second. I see some instability here. And I did turn off chromatic aberration. Why do I see like a green pixel on the left side of the screen? Wait a minute. Why? No, this is not chromatic aberration. It's just the way it is. See, I'm looking at the vents at the top of the left of that display at the top here, and the vent is surrounded by green pixels. Why? That's so weird. But it's not chromatic aberration. But I hope there's no film grain here, man. I cannot see it. Hopefully I don't see that in the darkness, man. Don't tell me this game has forced film grain. Oh my god. Why? Keep doing that. Film grain. It's just wrong, man. It's so wrong. Fire that film grain guy. Just... Oh god. So you think all the developers are doing worse? See, the thing is, look, there's always gonna be some compromises. I think the problem is when the artistic vision cannot be realized. Like, for example, I was playing Stellar Blade today. At the very beginning of the game, it's just beautiful. Everything is amazing. Like, this is incredible. 4K DLAA, max out settings. That thing looks so sharp. DLSS 4.5 is perfect. Now, we go to the second level. It's dark at night. There's a lot of trees on Unreal Engine 4, and the trees look very bad, very ugly. So I understand, man, like, the story is you go to that post-apocalyptic Earth-like planet that has some trees. But, if I was participating in the development of the game, I would be like, man, this just looks so much worse than that beginning. let's just have the trees at the distance, or let's try to hide them some way, or instead of real trees, make them uh, robotic trees or something like that. Change the artistic vision, because I don't want to see that ugliness. See, like, if something looks bad, erase it. Like, swap it, change the art. And I know that's a problem. Like, sometimes, like, they just want to do what they have in mind, and it doesn't. We are not ready for it. Like, technology is not there. So that's the thing, man. That sometimes they prioritize their priorities is it's not in the right order, I think. It's an issue with a conflict of denoiser. You have the in-game denoiser and NVIDIA DLSS mixing together. Oh, so maybe this is gonna be one of those games where you can modify the config file, and how do you say that? Like, you turn to 0 the denoiser of the game, and then it fixes that issue. Maybe is there a mod to do that, or do you know the config file commands or something? Like Avatar, I remember Avatar had that issue, and it's still not perfect, but it definitely improved a lot after turning the denoiser of the game down to 0. But this is a brand new game, man. Like, I understand that with Avatar. I mean, there was no DLSS 4.5 back then, but they recently updated the game, so they should have fixed that already. But yeah, they should fix that, man. We shouldn't have to be modding the games at all. You played it with no ray tracing or path tracing, and there are shadows missing. Let me tell you, man, I much rather have shadows missing than noisy shadows. 100%. I mean, if there's something that's gonna look ugly, just kill it. I don't want to see it. See, like, I don't want to see that ugliness. I remember playing the demo on the PS5. It was hideous. Yeah, it was really bad. The demo was terrible. But people were saying, "Oh, don't worry about it. They're gonna turn on path tracing in the final game, and it's gonna be wonderful." Oh man, people playing this game on the Switch too? Oh god, that's gonna be bad. I think I should cut this right into a video. Maybe I should. I think that's actually a very good idea. The problem is, I don't know how to do that, because the video is already uploaded to YouTube. I would have to, like, record it with my phone, a screen capture, and I don't know if that's gonna come out. No, but the quality doesn't matter. I'm just talking. Like, I'm not even playing the game. You're right. I think I might do that. The console, this game looks better. It looks good. I hope on the console this game doesn't have ray tracing, right? Do we have ray tracing turned on the console for this game? Well, usually for the console you have, like, performance mode and all that. So there should be a mode without ray tracing. It is trash. How I don't have a screen burning yet? I don't. See, because I never have static things on the screen. Like, for example, I'm doing the live stream, I have this afterburner numbers. But one thing that I do, for example, is I'm aware of that. So I do this, for example, next day I could increase the size of the numbers, for example. And I am aware that if I, for 2 years, use the afterburner numbers all the time, max out brightness every day, yeah, that can burn in. So I have on the desktop, I have a dark theme, so no wallpaper. It's a black screen, perfectly black, no icons on the desktop, no taskbar. So I'm always moving the content. It's dynamic. So I turn off all the anti-burning settings of the TV and I go to the service menu, max out the brightness on top of that, and I never had an issue. So yeah, I never had an issue. There's Reno DX for this game already? Digital Foundry loves noise, motion blur, TAA, film grain, chromatic aberration, depth of field, and of course they think the path tracing mode is better. Yeah, I don't know how, man. Like I really don't. I don't know how they like all the noises. Sometimes they mention that the game is noisy, but they don't mention it as a deal breaker, and that's where I see the problem. I like, how do you see the noise and you don't think that's a deal breaker? Because if they really like ray tracing, and that's what they want to see, they should be like, okay, ray tracing is amazing, but it has noise. So developers, please fix the noise because it makes it unusable. Very simple. I don't know how they don't arrive to that conclusion. Okay, well I'll keep reading the comments because otherwise I'm not gonna play the game. Let me actually get my headphones. I'm gonna start a brand new game. We're gonna play it, okay? Because I actually want to play today. I was skating earlier today. Had a lot of fun. And I'm just gonna be playing. I already played Stellar Blade a little bit today. I wanted to get it to the same place where I finished the demo to stream it, but I couldn't because I was playing the highest difficulty. I was dying a lot. Okay, so let me see how the audio of the game is. I'm gonna increase it. You let me know if it's too loud. I'm gonna start from the beginning. See that that cutscene intro. There is Reno DX for this already. Well, I'll use it next time because I would have to download it and all of that. It's gonna take me some time, and I have to close the game and install reshape. Next time, is it too bad? Is the HDR too bad? I'm gonna finish the game. I'll play the whole thing. I think I like it a lot, so I'll play Reno DX next time. Do the Diana dance? I don't know what that is. The QN990F doesn't work. The AK doesn't work at 120.
I repeat, this is
only
research
60.
Vessel Eurotas. Identification number Delta Lima Papa 12904 Alpha. Over. This is research vessel Eurotas. Edis, do you copy? Over. Come on.
Still no response from the base AI? Guess the reports were right.
That looks good. I like it.
No AI, no auto landing. We're going in manually.
That looks great.
You got it. Just hold on to your lunch. Bring it in, Hugh.
Send control your way.
Roger. Switching to manual control.
Confirmed.
Starting LSTP check. Lights.
Oh, lights on.
Landing struts.
Down and green.
Thrusters and brakes.
Operational.
We're clear for landing.
Is that the moon? It's like a human base in the moon. Lead programmer Akihito Nakama.
I can't believe they can just print
Yuko
something that big.
Nakawa.
That's
Genji
going for you.
Irie.
Its applications are practically endless. You can create almost anything as long as you have a blueprint.
So they have a 3D printer in the
Nice
moon.
if they could whip up someone to answer our call.
A gigantic 3D printer
Flew all
in
the
the
way out here to
moon.
clean up their mess. Least they could do is meet us in person.
Well then, let's get in there and scope it out. Corporate's waiting.
Hiroki Ogawa. These are the things, these are the people I'm complaining about. Man, that looks beautiful. I have no issue with that. That's... The game seems to be great. The textures are not loaded. See, that's like... That shouldn't be that low res. Some of the
Set up.
textures are not
Batteries on,
loading.
everyone. And don't forget to sink in. Comms check. We good?
Yep, no problems.
Loud and clear.
Channel's online.
Okay. Let's move out.
It's running like a dream though. You see the textures are very low res.
Hugh, everything all right?
What the heck?
Yasumasa Kitagawa. Takehiko
Watch
Kegasa.
your step.
Hochiatsu Sakabe.
Just
I'm complaining about this guy.
Where's our welcome party? I can't believe I missed my daughter's birthday for this.
You got kids? Sounds rough.
It's running like a dream though.
Nah, I wouldn't trade it for a thing.
Looks great. Overall, I think it looks great. Director Sho Joong-ki. Joong-ki. Sho Joong-ki. What's your name, sir? My name is Sho Joong-ki.
Welcome to the crater. Initiating environmental optimization sequence. Please stand by.
Optimizing. Okay.
All right, let's do it. Just get in and get out. Roger. Come on, you.
After you.
Roger that. So we're gonna go out to the moon. I should have spent my money on Pragmata instead of Directive 820. So that's the one from the developers of Quantum. No, what's the name of that game? You know, that's one of these games that you just select the option. You can walk around, but it's more about talking and the choices that you make and all of that. I forgot the name of that game. Actually, I played it a lot, but never finished it. That game looked great, though. The graphics were like, oh my, amazing. I forgot the name of it. Sure, you know where the one I'm talking about. But this is more like a gameplay video. I'm roasting the Japanese devs. Are you Japanese? How do you write down in Japanese? Yeah, we're streaming on HDR live. 1440p 60 HDR. Let me get my face a little bit out of the way like this. Yeah, we're streaming 1440p 60. Me. There you go. I like it. Oh, Detroit become humans. Detroit become human, something like that. It's a dark picture game. Until dawn. Only 60. The video shows it working at 120. Oh, so what I was saying about the Samsung AK120, I saw the review from Display Guy, and that's where I saw that the AK is not working. I don't know why my. Oh, give me a second. My phone died because I had it connected, but for some reason this cable is not. So the extension cable basically is not connected. Give me a second here so to get my camera back. Let me connect this. See what happened here because this was connected. Oh, it seems like someone kicked the cable, so I'm gonna have to wait like 5 minutes until I can get myself back into the picture. But I'm still here. So what I was saying is I saw that review from the Display Guy, and that QN990F 8K Samsung TV, the 8K was not working at 120. Maybe it was working at 60 hertz only. So maybe Samsung fixed that. But the thing is, that's a matte finish LCD TV. I would never recommend you buy that because the whole point of 8K is to have a more clear picture, to have more detail. If you add a matte finish and it's an LCD, you're not gonna get more detail. So it is much better to have a 4K QD OLED TV than an 8K LCD TV with a matte finish. So I would never recommend you buy that TV. And also the input lag, unless you connect it directly to the back of the TV, the input lag is gonna be very bad for gaming. And you would only have one HDMI port on the back of the TV. The rest is on the One Connect box that they have. Because I think it's wireless. So the One Connect box wireless is very bad input lag for gaming. So yeah, definitely not a TV I would recommend you.
Not gonna lie, kinda digging the view from here too.
This is your first time to the cradle, right?
Yo, you!
And I actually really like how the game looks.
Can it really make anything?
Talking about that 3D printer? Sorry.
A
no,
3D printer in
Hey,
the
Nikki.
moon, bro.
Fill us in.
I see someone didn't do their homework.
I'll leave
This
the
is
study.
Kojima level imagination.
It's not just any 3D
Oh,
printer.
so
It's called
maybe
a
I
replicator.
I don't know.
What do you want to know?
Check
Okay,
out
so-
the Display Guy.
let's
I don't
say
know exactly which
almost
one
anything.
it was.
I
Then.
heard the stuff it makes breaks easy. So
The Display Guy
it
review
seems
one.
crazy they're
That's the
printing
one I
something
saw.
that big.
You're right. Slim products tend to be on the delicate side, but it's just cheaper to rebuild something than to improve its quality.
Wait, you saying
The
this place could just
S90H.
collapse at any
I was
second?
gonna make a
Come on,
rant
man.
about
You
it.
know better than that. They wouldn't skimp on
The biggest
safety
problem
standards.
is not they added the
Said it
matte
yourself.
finish.
It's cheaper to rebuild.
It's that they downgraded
Clarify.
to a
Buildings are
WRGB
made with a
OLED.
specialized replicator.
And that means what exactly?
Luna filament is combined with other materials.
Oh, let me see what
Stability
they're
is
saying.
improved at the cost of complexity.
So it's a model that only handles construction.
Bingo.
See if I understand the
Any
story
other
here.
questions?
Nah, thanks though. Wasn't as tricky as I thought.
Oh, so maybe you can explain it next time.
Okay, explain me because I was not paying attention to that. What happened here? Anyway, I was saying that the problem with the S90F, yes, it has a matte finish, but the even bigger problem is that you cannot remove the matte finish because it's a WRGB OLED, and basically, how can you make the next year model worse than the previous year model? So that's just a monumental downgrade. You get a glossy QD OLED in 20. So with the S90F, it was a glossy QD OLED, and then next year you make it a matte W OLED. It's like how how that's just such a huge downgrade. It makes no sense. I think it might be still worth making a rant about it. I was gonna do it, but I'm like, okay, who cares? I'm not gonna buy that TV anyway. But yeah, Samsung, they deserve to get absolutely hammered for that. Unfortunately, we haven't seen a lot of complaining about that. So maybe I should definitely make a rant, because I haven't seen a lot of people complaining. And it's important that they get some hate for it. Now, let me tell you, the HDR here doesn't look that bad. I don't know what Reno DX would be fixing. It doesn't look terrible. The highlights are there. I don't see it, the black level race or anything.
The terminal's up ahead. Time to test out your thrusters.
No, let me tell you, the S95H, the vessel, actually, yeah, it sucks because it's shiny, it's reflective, and it's gonna be distracting, but it's making the TV stronger.
To get up here.
No
You
stairs?
can
Really?
move it
Construction's still
around
underway.
without that, running the risk of damaging it. So I like it actually, because these QD OLED TVs are way too fragile. So if they did it for that reason, I think that was a great move.
There should be a way up. Come on.
Understood. 1 sec.
So I actually like that, but I would definitely black tape that vessel. Okay, so we can jump. So we can. Okay. Thrusters boost mobility. Okay. Okay, I see. So I'm just supposed to get up there? Oh, I see.
You. Over here.
Yes, sir.
I like it. So I like the animation of the character. I think this is great. See, when you change direction, you can see the weight. Liking the gameplay.
What a mess.
Not exactly a popular hangout, is it?
Yeah, I like the HDR. I think this looks good. The game looks great. See, once you fix that noise,
We're gonna need
this
some
actually
backup.
looks very good. It's running like a dream too. Well, let me see if I can get my camera back.
Welcome to the cradle. Please state your request.
Clear us a path and then take us to the data center.
As you wish.
Yeah, the S90F is better than the S90H. Not even
What went
close.
down here?
Rumor is we're going to be sending most of the people here back to Earth soon anyway. Just leave everything up to AI.
Yeah, and then they send us when the thing needs fixing.
It's like I always say. You can't trust a bot.
You know, I remember actually,
I don't know.
now that I
like
was
this one.
pronouncing the Japanese developer names.
Really
I
are
remember
coming
the
here to beat us.
Japanese
Yeah,
numbers.
something's off.
When I was a kid, I was in
If I
karate,
didn't go and find
and I had to
everyone
learn the
again.
Japanese numbers. I'll tell you. See if I still remember them.
Wait,
Let me check out
You
this
don't feel that?
cutscene. Oh, my controller is
Seismic
vibrating.
activity detected.
You alright here? Yeah, but our crew. Watch out! Captain!
What happened? An earthquake on the moon or something? So you think the gamma looks wrong? Yeah, I definitely have to try Reno DX. I'm sure it's gonna be better. But it doesn't look so bad that I would have to
Suit integrity compromised. First aid protocol.
close the game and install Reno DX. It's fine for today.
Suit integrity compromised. First aid protocol.
Alright, let me see if I can get my face back in. We're back. So now, where is this kid coming from? Is she an alien or something? She's not even wearing a suit. Man, the hair on the kid looks very,
Suit integrity
very good.
stabilizing. Suit integrity restored. Biomedical diagnostics online. Administering.
I think we haven't seen good hair since Rise of the Tomb Raider. What was the last game with good hair? I don't remember.
Stable. Awakening subject. Hugh Williams.
Yeah, that hair. Very, very nice.
There you are.
She just slapped him in the face. Man, that kid looks very good.
You patched me up.
Wow. That's almost Death Stranding level. I mean, no, not that much, but it's very convincing.
Hello, this is Edith, your autonomous base administrator. Unregistered guest identified. Walker, please.
The hair is
remove
amazing.
from the premises.
Oh, so it's like the AI is turning against them.
Watch out. There's something right here.
Oh, let's go. Oh. So this is not even working.
Oh, come on. Damn it. Hey, get behind me. Move. Hey.
Oh, so this kid has superpowers?
Bypassing first and second firewall. Hooking control protocols.
Wow, look. That kid. Wow, look at the hair.
Visualization complete.
Wow, that hair, man. Unbelievable. Like each strand. Wow.
What the heck was that?
There's no time to explain.
I forgot how to do it. Oh, I like that.
Hey, what did you just do? What? You're not human?
That has to be one of the best hairs I've ever seen on any game.
Forget it. This can wait. We got bigger problems.
Is it the cutscene only? Huh?
Captain?
It's still there?
Are you okay?
Wow, that hair is incredible. It's flickering a little bit. Like it's not flickering, like it's moving a little bit.
Captain!
But still.
Damn it!
Absolutely
Contact
beautiful.
Earth. How am I supposed to do that?
See, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. You make something beautiful in the game, like the hair. And as a developer, I'm like, okay, you're gonna see this the entire game. We work on it. You're gonna see that hair for the whole game. Does NVIDIA hair works? Maybe. I don't know. I don't think it is. Yeah, Batman Arkham Knight right now is like one of the best looking games. The whole game looks a bit lack of mood. Yeah, I try Reno DX for the next live stream. You think the hacking is better with mouse and keyboard? I like the vibrations. They should make a keyboard with vibration. I don't know why they don't do that. Yeah, this hair is amazing. Okay. Oh, so I was gonna say, actually, do we have a Japanese on the chat that can check my pronunciation of the Japanese numbers? Because someone wrote, are you Japanese? The dolphin. Are you a Japanese? Because you wrote some Japanese words.
Locked.
I'd like you to check out my pronunciation of the Japanese numbers. I think I still remember them from karate.
Suit integrity compromised.
Properly repairs a suit. Okay, so just...
Maintenance required. For your safety, access is restricted.
Okay.
Please utilize the repair card. Suit life support systems fully restored. Initiating unlock.
I don't remember if this was the demo.
Not sure how much longer this place will last.
But the demo didn't start like the game started.
See the tram? That could be our way out.
Now, what is this girl? She's not wearing a suit. She is not even wearing shoes. And on top of that, she has superpowers. Like, what's going on? Is this sci-fi? Or does this game have magic?
Are you hacking again?
That's right.
No, I don't think this was on the demo.
Why would I?
Can we take them out without hacking?
Why?
Just not sure I can really count on it.
Well, you can't get by with just your guns, right?
So we have to dodge. Oh.
There's another one. Let me handle it.
Can't believe I'm getting carried by that fine kid.
It seems like you don't have to have a lot of accuracy when you're aiming for this game.
Okay.
It's just about
better stay
solving
up
the
there,
puzzles.
and I'll get us to that tram.
One of those things get in the way. Okay, let me see. There's a graphics enhancement mod that lets you tweak ray tracing, path tracing, and even adds a radiant cache option to improve path tracing performance. Okay, I'm gonna check it out on the next stream. I'm gonna have it with Reno DX and that mod. Can you drop a comment instead of a live comment, like a comment on the stream with the name of the mod, so I can check it out? The Japanese pronunciation was a crime. Okay, but not the names. I remember the numbers. So the numbers was Ichi, Ni, San, Chi, Go, Roku. I forgot that. From that I forgot. I would need to recap. But yeah, I used to know the numbers in Japanese. Thought I was gonna remember them. No, I forgot. Ichi, ni, san, chi, sichi, achi. I forgot. Oh, maybe she's a robot. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. She's not even wearing a suit and she has superpowers. So it would make sense she's a robot, man.
What's that?
But the face, see, her face looks like she has blood underneath the skin. It looks so realistic in that way. The texture of the skin, I think it is
How am I supposed to get back to my ship?
absorbing the light in a way that it has some transparency, you know. I don't know, like surface scattering. I think that's how they call it. It looks great. That kid looks just amazing. Man, I'm liking the story here. What's going on? Like, we have a base in the moon with a gigantic 3D printer. Something exploded. What is that, alien, or was that AI revealing against humans? Like, what's the lore of this game? Now that looks a little bit racy. That the black level was looking raised there. But overall, the HDR doesn't look too bad. So far.
What are you?
I am DI-03367, a state-of-the-art pragmata created here at the Cradle.
Oh.
I possess basic life-saving protocols.
Okay, that's enough.
She's a robot.
I don't need the user's manual.
Wow.
All right, next question. What the hell is going on here? And why are these things trying to kill us?
I don't know.
Wow.
State of the art, huh?
They knocked it out of the park with that kid.
Can't believe they're all gone.
For that robot, it looks so good. So
I'm
realistic.
on my own now. Hey, D.I.
I am DI-03367, a state-of-the-art
Whoa,
pragmata
hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something?
I said I am DI-0...
Okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
Diana?
Look at the skin.
From now on, you can be Diana. How's that fit?
Diana.
You can see the vein on her forehead.
I'm gonna need your help, and
wow.
Hugh.
The color of the skin also
Yeah.
looks so realistic.
Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh.
The eyes.
Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana.
Diana?
Diana.
Wow. I think that robot is a setup. They want to make us cry at some point. It's all a setup. They're just trying to play with your feelings. Here's a robot that looks like a small kid, like a cute little girl.
Welcome to the emergency
It's
shelter.
just gonna make you cry at some point. I get it. I hope. Look, let me tell you something. I hope I never cry on stream. Okay, I have to. I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes in some movies I have cried. I'll be honest with you. I'm not the one to cry on every movie, but sometimes it has happened. And I'm looking at this game with that cute little girl, and I think it's a setup. Okay, they want to play with your feelings, and you know I'm gonna shield myself against that. I'm trying to not get involved with it. It's a dad simulator. That's exactly what it is. They know. They know the target audience. It's a dad simulator. Oh god, I'm starting to see some noise again.
All right, the shelter. Looks like we got some backup power here.
It's not that bad, man. It's not that bad. I'm gonna ignore it. I don't see it. It just looks perfect.
Let's see about getting passed through to Earth.
It's a subsurface scattering, right? Does anyone know if RT makes it look even better? I don't know. I can turn on ray tracing. Wow, but it does look great, man. I really like how that looks.
So, relay channels are locked down. About the comms tower. Here we go. Look at this. The tram line leading to the solar power plant is still running. If we got the main power back up, we can ride the rail all the way to the
Oh, that's
tower.
right. I did cry.
What do you think?
You remember that? I did cry that day, man. I remember when I tried the 5090 for the first game that I opened was High on Life 1. Okay, not number 2. If I open number 2, I would cry for another reason. I'll be like, oh man, what a waste of money. But I tried High on Life 1 on this 360 hertz QD monitor, and I was getting 360 FPS. And the difference was big. Okay, and I did cry a little bit. Okay, I couldn't help.
That part. Hey.
So this is not Dead Space, it's Dad Space.
Diana?
Yeah? What?
See this spot?
Okay.
can get here
I
in
like
one
the
piece.
shooting. You like the game?
I guess you would know that, would you?
Okay, let's
Nope, but I have an idea.
Really?
Yeah, we'll go, and if you don't get hurt, that means it's safe. Let's go.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, look at the hair on the eyelashes and all the you know, all this hair. Very, very fine detail. Okay, this is a shelter. That's like those are images from the Sequoia forest. Okay, let's see.
Let's try our best, Hugh.
Yo, I'm gonna need your support till I'm back home.
It's pretty fun talking like this. Let's talk a bunch while we have the chance.
Oh.
You know, the more I'm around you, the more you seem like a real kid.
Exactly.
I wonder how many bots like you are hanging around here.
Not many, because I'm specially made. I'm DI-03367, a state-of-the-art pragmata created here at the Cradle.
Here you go again. Diana, I heard you, alright?
Okay, so let me see this. So you wanna see if the girl looks better with path tracing? I will actually try that. Let's see. Because if there's a mod to, I have to go back to the game menu. If there's a mod to fix the issues with path tracing, I might try it because the performance is not bad actually. The game runs very well, very fast, very well. So let's try path tracing and see how that looks. So I have to lower this to balance 2x. I'm always using the same display, the S90D 65-inch TV that I have. That's the main display that I use because the monitor is too small. That's the thing. I love 360 Hz. Actually, I reach out to MSI to see if they can send me the 34-inch 3440 by 1440 360 Hz, the new QD OLED panel. I would like to have that monitor to see if it's big enough to maybe use it sometimes for FPS games with mouse and keyboard. Let's see. But I like the big screen, especially for these games. The 65-inch screen's amazing. The bigger the better. I really like the size. Okay, let's see. Well, it looks blurry. I'm gonna tell you that. I mean, in comparison, this looks so much more blurry. I can no longer see the detail of the skin on her face because it's blurrier. Her eyes are blurrier. That's a big difference, man. See, the thing is, even if I use the mod and you know it's no longer noisy and we fix that, Nvidia has to fix the ray reconstruction situation with DLSS because there's no way I would go with path tracing if I have to use if everything's gonna look blurrier. I mean, see, let's pay attention to this. Look at the vein that she has on her forehead. It's actually hard to see.
Come on, let's
Right now, it's hard to see because it's kind of blurry. Yeah, everything is just blurry and her eyes too. But now I'm gonna go back to, not to mention the FPS. Let's see the FPS. Well, actually, I'm getting about the same FPS. Let's see how is the reflections. Reflections are good. Not amazing. I mean, they are kind of blurry, but maybe you could say these are not mirror-like reflections. This is definitely has to be a mirror-like reflection. So yeah, it shows that this is a more, you know, diffuse reflection. This is kind of more like a mirror. So these reflections actually look good. Like, I don't have an issue with the reflections. It's the shadows. I see some color banding. You see that color banding in the floor? That's not good. That's ugly, man. That's the color banding is very ugly. A floor with color banding. I've never seen that before. Usually you see color banding in the sky or something. Oh, look, this is why we have pixelated clouds. Oh my god, they couldn't get the clouds with higher resolution than that. Oh god. I don't know how much performance would that cost. Probably nothing. Okay, so now let's turn off. So actually the noisy shadows are not terrible here. Yeah, they're still there. This is just a more illuminated area. Okay, so now let's turn it off. Again, let's check out the kit. Okay, so with that in mind, I'm gonna turn off path tracing. I don't know why we have to go to the main menu to turn off path tracing. Turn off ray tracing completely. Okay, let's see now. Oh wow, this is so much better, man. Like, you can see the details on her face, especially that vein, the eyes. Her eyes are much more detailed, the skin. It's just so much more blurrier with path tracing. So that's a problem, man. That's the problem. If you turn on path tracing, it has to be better in every single way because the performance is worse. There's no way you can justify worse performance, a lot worse performance, if it's not better by far. It has to be much better. No, it's like right now, path tracing, ray reconstruction. It's ray reconstruction the issue. It makes no sense. NVIDIA has to update the DLSS for ray reconstruction. This looks so much more clear. So much more clear.
Tell me a story.
Yeah, those I know those are. Yeah, I know they are screens, they're not windows. But man, what's the resolution of that screen? I mean, come on, we are. Right now, we are on Mars, on the moon, with a gigantic 3D printer. You're gonna tell me they don't have a higher resolution screen than that? I mean, that's. I mean, what's that, like micro LED? I don't know, man. It's just too low. The resolution is too low. I don't know. Maybe global illumination on high is still using ray tracing. Maybe. But there is an option that says ray tracing, and I turned it off. Now the reflections look significantly worse now. No question about that. They are actually now the reflections are noisy. So it's like you have to choose. Where do you want the noise? On the shadows or on the reflections? Which one? Okay? So if you want noisy shadows, you need a 5090. If you want noisy reflections, you can get away with a cheaper GPU. This is crazy, man. I know the no compromise experience is very hard. It might never exist, but man, this is, yeah, very bad. I have seen better, way better reflections in other games without ray tracing. Not only the reflections, look at the disocclusion artifact with the main character. Look at the noise. See the character occluding the reflections behind it is noisy, and it has ghosting. So it's like it's using some accumulation of frames. That's why it has ghosting. Yeah, man, we're just gonna have to play the game and not worry too much about it, because it is what it is. Next time I will find that mod, and hopefully that improves things. Let's try DLAA. DLAA should be better. Yeah, it is better with DLAA. Yeah, it is better. Okay, we're just gonna play the game because ignorance is truly a bliss. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But the thing is, the game doesn't run that slow. The game doesn't run that slow. So I think they they compromise way too much for no reason. Like I have seen games that run a lot worse than this. I mean, you know, we're using frame generation, but DLAA too. So I mean, But they could improve that. Yeah, I wish the games use Decima engine. Yeah, that's a good one. Death Stranding 2 looks incredible. Absolutely incredible. Okay, so let's just play this. What do we do here? Well, it's a firmware update. So we update the firmware on the suit. Okay, so I have no points to upgrade. Why do I have to speak with
Hugh,
this?
why did you come to the moon?
Work. I got bills to pay. This ain't a field trip. We lost contact with the folks here, so we came to check things out. I thought it was just gonna be signal interference or something.
It'll be okay, Hugh. Space storms mess with signals all the time. So your guess was pretty good.
If you're trying to make me feel better, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the mod. Someone told me about it. With that mod, they were telling me you can modify the quality of the ray tracing and maybe
Let
get
me
rid of
ask
the
you
noise.
something. Just
And
how
also another
smart
thing,
are you?
Smart?
I'm gonna look
What's that
into
supposed to mean? I don't
see if
have
you
any
can
special
turn
add-ons installed.
the
So you
denoiser
don't
of the
know
game to
anything
0,
about what's going on here?
and maybe that fixes
No
that
idea.
issue.
So you're about as useful as a chatbot, huh?
Oh yeah, that thing.
Oh, so we have different suits and all that? No. What is that? No, this is immersion breaking. Like, why would they do this? Why would you be dressing like that? It doesn't make any sense. No. I'm just gonna keep it. Oh god, no. No, this is immersion breaking. Why would you do that? Yeah. I think that might be the problem. The game denoiser might be causing that issue with the NVIDIA denoiser. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna actually, if one of you can check if there's a way to turn off the command or
Read
something,
Earth memory replicator is
to turn
standing
off the
by.
denoiser of the game,
Whoa.
like we did on Avatar. That made a huge difference.
Oh yeah, that thing. Look at all the suits here. They look just like yours. Hugh, what kind of clothes do you like? Is your suit your favorite?
Favorite? This is more like a uniform than anything. I'm not wearing it to look cool. Just gotta get the job done.
Really? That's boring. Let's find something that suits you better.
Oh, here we go.
So we have a robot with a good sense of humor. So they're forcing me to change the suit. I don't want to do that. I'm good with that. I just want to proceed. Like, how am I supposed to get out of here? Okay. Let's go. What am I supposed to do here? I don't want to waste it. Go to the tram. What is the tram? Is there a label somewhere? Lockouts. The other way. So it is this way. This way.
Okay then.
Okay.
Guess we should make for the power plant.
I thought I was coming from there, so that's why I never didn't look. The tram. You can board the tram in the shelter. Travel to tram stations in other sectors. Okay. Before departure, review your loadout. Yeah, I cannot change anything anyway. I don't have anything to change. Yeah, I don't have any other weapon or... Well, I do have another weapon here. It's exactly the same, it's just black. Oh, it might be better. Okay, let's go. Is this a game like it's like levels, like you go to this level then the other level like that, or is there a point where you're gonna have a semi-open, not open world, like an open hub or something?
Why is it so dark? Guess no one's home.
I think this whole sector is
Where
in
you can get
emergency
lost.
mode.
Okay, let's see how is the gamma near black. It is a little bit washed out, I do reckon. Not terribly washed out, but yeah, this is gonna be better with Reno DX. Severe tremor detected. So tremor is like noise. An anomaly detected. This power plant has entered emergency mode. Okay. See, I like this floor. This glass floor here. This, from a design standpoint, I really like that.
Looks like we have a power switch nearby. Let's go find it.
I think the game looks fantastic otherwise, man. It is really a shame to have noise on a game like this. This should be a beautiful game. This should be a beautiful game because other than that, the HDR maybe could be better with Reno DX. But it's actually very, very good looking. I don't know how these developers create something so beautiful and then they ruin it. They ruin it with issues that are flagrant, you know, like they should see that.
Got it!
Backup generators online. To restore full functionality, please reboot the main power.
Oh, it is open zone. Okay, I like that. So you get kind of lost. But is it like a narrow corridors like this,
floor,
or at some point you have like a more open area? Because I feel like when you have something open and it's full of narrow corridors like this, it feels a little bit claustrophobic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, so I have to...
Back off!
Why did it attack us? Did we do something bad?
Just doing my job. Does that count?
Yeah, let's see. I have to go back. I don't see anywhere else to go. Just operate the terminals located in the inactive sector. Oh man, I don't want to read all of that. Press RB while in mid-air. Oh, I see. Oh, that's how I get. That's how I get over the laser. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I was gonna lose health after failing a puzzle.
Walkers are pretty crazy. From handling small stuff to knocking out big tasks, they got it covered.
There are no
There's a
kids
more
here,
open hub
but
and
if
some
there
close
were,
corridors.
They could probably
Okay.
handle them too. And with
There are
Edith
levels
managing the
outside.
lot, they're always there when
Is
you
it gonna
need
be
them.
outside the moon? That would be very cool.
What should we do? It's just so much easier
Like
to let
jumping
walkers handle
with
it.
lower
Well,
gravity.
There's still plenty of work that only a human
That would be
can
very
do.
cool.
Like thinking up new
Speaking of
innovations,
corridors
or
and Japanese,
new business
it would be
ventures
fun
to
to see
explore.
Ariel play
Anyway,
a Silent Hill
enough
game.
slacking. Time to get back to crunching those lab results.
Which Silent Hill game I played? I did play Silent Hill.
Walkers are pretty crazy. Handling
Which Silent Hill I played?
small stuff to knocking out big tasks.
I played the old. There was an old Silent Hill that I did play a long time ago, but recently.
Detected nearby. Be careful.
It's over.
Is the game hard at some point? Like, do you have? I remember at the ending of the demo was a boss fight that was actually very good. But I wonder if this is a challenging game because it only had 2 difficulty modes, easy and normal. So it's like they're not even trying to make it very hard.
Yeah, let's do this. Got him. Not bad. Guess that's that.
I do like the animations, how the character moves. I do like the gameplay. Oh, I wonder if I'm done here or if I should go back already. Is this all I had to do here on this sector? Oh, you check out the guitar channel? Yeah, I have to practice. But I do have time to practice this weekend. So once I beat the game, it unlocks insanity mode. Okay. You know, I don't like that because if I want to play the highest difficulty, I don't want to have to play the whole game 2 times. It should be my choice if I want to play it as hard as possible from the beginning. It makes me want to just download a save file from the internet from someone who already beat the game to just play it as hard as possible from the beginning.
Maybe it's a little
Because I never play the games
there.
2 times.
Whatever it is, it's in our way.
I never do that.
What now?
The only game I remember doing that was Kina, and I don't remember finishing it. The second playthrough, I don't remember finishing it with all the DLCs. So I usually just beat the games 1 time. Oh, GTA 5, I mean, played that like 4 times. But it's rare. I usually don't do that. Because I'm not a completionist. You know, I don't need to 100% anything.
Emergency lockdown for this area has been disabled.
Okay, so this is... We're done here.
complete a manual reboot of the power plant controller to fully restore operations.
Double locks, huh? Starting to feel a bit unwelcome here. I wonder if Cradle staff have easy access.
Maybe? I'm not.
Don't look now. We got company.
You really showing me.
What? Live one?
They are like zombies, really. It's like a zombie game, but with robots. How do I reload faster? Oh, so you have an amount of moves you can do. This is no longer hacking. It doesn't let me move anymore. So LT. So left trigger plus L. I cannot do anything else.
Hey, you're not bad at this.
Yeah, I don't know
Come
how
on, we're not done yet.
it got stuck and how I unstuck it. I don't understand that mechanic yet.
We can use this to go back to the shelter.
Oh, the guitar?
Good to
If
know.
it's hard to learn,
When things get crazy.
it's the
we can
hardest
head
thing.
back for a breather.
So it's not that it's hard to learn. Once you know, it's actually very. I can teach very easily. Now, what I'm supposed to do here? Okay, so the thing is, once you know the technique, it's not that hard to perform. But the thing is, to figure out the technique is very, very hard. Because intuitively, people who are very talented, they figure it out. But what happens if you don't have that talent? Then you have to consciously find the way that you couldn't find subconsciously. And it's extremely hard to consciously give yourself the chance to find the technique subconsciously. It's a very, very hard thing to learn, because it's like language learning. You cannot consciously learn how to speak a new language. So you have to use your subconscious. It's actually not an easy thing to do. We don't learn how to do that in school, basically. So yeah, it's the hardest thing I've ever tried to do. Now this thing, we have to jump, and then keep flying like this, or what was the button to? Oh, this one.
Emergency lockdown for this area has been disabled.
Okay.
There we go. First one down.
So now what? And the thing is, what I'm trying to do on the guitar, it's all what you're trying to do, basically. Like, if you're just trying to play some songs, it's not that hard. The thing is, what I'm trying to do is play as fast as Paco de Lucia, which is impossible. So when you try to do the impossible, then that's when, you know, it's infinitely hard. It becomes infinitely hard. So I think I might have to go this way. I'm gonna have to drop. Oh look, we have a new weapon here. Oh, it's a shotgun. I'm never a fan of shotguns, but in this game, it might actually be very good. Because you're never shooting.
Not that good at long distances.
Yeah, you're never shooting from that far anyway. Yeah, this is, I mean, this is gonna be so much better.
This freaking thing is tough as hell.
Way stronger than the water. Jump, Q!
Now it's my turn.
Shoot it where it's weak, Q! Be careful! I got him!
This is so weird, man. This is like the perfect zombie game, actually. If you think about it. Because in zombie games, the gunplay doesn't have depth. So this is like, how can we make a zombie game more interesting? Put robots and this basically.
That's two.
Yeah, this game actually, it looks very good. Other than the issues we have with the noise, the game is actually beautiful, man. And actually, the gameplay is very, very, very satisfying for some weird reason. Like this shouldn't work. Basically, this gameplay should not work. It should be like a total failure. But it's very satisfying. I have never got burning. You have which display have you burning? I don't have any burning. Because the thing is, I never have a static content on the screen. Never. I hate hot elements too.
Something's aiming at us. Yay! Starting pack. Look out!
Well, I see how this game is gonna get harder. I see. You just put a bunch of enemies. And then when you have to solve a puzzle. Okay, let me make sure there's nothing else to do here. Yeah, I have to go here first. So you have to solve a puzzle while shooting at a bunch of enemies. I mean, that's gonna be a tough one. I can see some people getting upset playing this game. Be like, I'm trying to solve the puzzle and you have someone on top of you.
2 more to go.
Okay, so there's one down there. I don't want to go right now. I have to clear this one first. There's a weapon here too. Oh, this is like an electric gun.
You can use that to make Bob stop moving.
Emergency lockdown for this area.
Okay, so we just have one remaining. That's probably the one that's down there.
How many now?
That was
Oh, no,
4.
this.
1 more to go.
Okay, good. So I wonder what's...
This again. I feel like a damn rat in a maze.
It really doesn't help talk.
Shotgun.
Let's just get this over with.
Jump, Q!
if you don't complete it, it's like a lesser percentage.
Yeah, let's do this.
It's so slow, man. Oh, well, to die. Yeah. I mean, it's such a close, such a close corridor. The only display that was notorious for burning was the S95B, but I have the S90C with the S95B panel. Basically, I have the first generation QD OLED panel. You have the S90C on first person game got burning in the HUD. You can turn off. Man, that's why I hate so much that HUD. I mean, but I guess you're playing that game only a lot. Maybe with auto HDR, the HUD elements are like 1,000 nits all the time. Maybe you only play that game. How many hours you play that game? Yeah, 500 hour plus in one of those games that you hate that has a bright unremovable UI element. Still no burning on the C2. Which one is it, like Genshin Impact? This game has RB to dodge control, so obviously I would not use it. Yeah, I always forget to use the RB.
What should we do?
What? So I have to start? No way. So you have to do the whole thing? No. No, man, don't ruin the game like that. I was so happy with this game so far. I have to do the whole station again just because of that encounter. No way. Man, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. And the reason is that the rest of it was super easy. Super easy. And very long too. Oh. No, maybe I get there and it's already... Maybe... It says 9%. So maybe when I get there, I have to kill the enemies, but I don't have to do the puzzles again. Let's see. Man, that would really suck. And only in this area you can save the game. Oh, so this is... So I'm supposed to be saving the game like, okay, this is gonna be an enemy here. Let me go and save the game. Well, it actually doesn't even let me save.
Hey, you remember that Crusher bot? It's pretty
Yeah,
slow,
but I don't have to
but
do
it's
everything
good.
again. See, it's
Their
like
armor is
only the
super
last...
strong.
See, but it doesn't let me save.
So we gotta hack them first.
Yeah, those guys are a tough nut to crack.
Yeah, it's only one remaining.
Unlock.
Yeah, but still, this kind of sucks. And it seems to be different too. I don't remember this part.
You're going down.
Just you.
I'm not even solving the puzzles. only play for 2 hours and notice it after. I'm not sure the hours, maybe 200. So I mean, that central safe room area, only there you can save the game. Oh. Yeah, but you know, at least I don't have to do the puzzles again. So the thing is, I don't feel like I completely wasted the time before dying. I don't have to do everything, but it's still, it kind of sucks. I don't want to have to do all of this again. The fighting, you have to do the fighting again.
Something's aiming at us. Yeah. Get ready.
Now it's my turn.
Let me see how it is. Oh, so this is the one. That's the one I have to use. That's the one I have to use.
And I'll pass them.
Okay, so my ammo is full. So I have 3 of these. So that's what I have to use when I get there. I have to use that one. I'm low in health. Let me see if I can get some.
There.
Yeah, I'm gonna use this first.
Jump, you.
I have to jump, she said. It takes so long to reload. I wonder if there's a way to reload faster.
Be careful.
Yeah, I know. I wonder if there's a mechanic that I'm not understanding to reload faster, because it takes too long for that gun to reload. Oh well, at least we didn't have to repeat that again.
Emergency lockdown for all on-site locations has been disabled. Please complete a manual reboot of the power plant controller to fully restore operations.
That's fine.
That was the last of them.
I don't have the S95F. I bought one, but it was it had a lot of dead pixels, so I returned it. I mean, I didn't even take it home. I bought it at the store, and I checked. So basically, I went with my I bought it online. I knew it was there at that store, so I went to the store with my PC to test the TV before taking it home, because I had to rent a truck
Looks
to
like
take
the
it home.
printing messed up here.
Definitely.
So
can't
when
go
I-
that way.
When I tried it, it was full of dead pixels, so I didn't buy it. How do I get there? This is very important stuff to get. Maybe I would drop from here. How do I drop? I can no longer get back. I don't think I can go that far. Let's see. No, I cannot get that far. Maybe if I jump with this and then maintain. No, I don't think I can get that far. Huh. I wonder how I get there. Maybe this way? I don't think I can reach that. Well, I don't want to die in case I have to repeat the whole thing. What is this? Oh, this is like some hidden things you have to find throughout the game. Okay, I wanna try jumping. So jump this and then keep it. And then keep it. See if we can do it. And I go running, jump, and then keep it. Yeah, we did it. No, it doesn't work.
How the heck did I end up in this mess?
Well, at least I didn't die.
Nick and the others would
Well, that was not good.
Nick,
That was supposed
is
to
he
work.
the one who called you?
No, that was James, the captain. Those two,
Let's
plus
see.
Ken and myself, were sent here to the cradle. They were my closest friends.
Friends.
So you're talking about a monitor? No, you're saying that you had an S90C. I'm not sure if the TVs have 3 years of warranty that cover burning. Monitors do, some of them. Monitors do have that 3-year warranty. Which I wish they didn't have, honestly, because I think that's what's holding back the brightness of the monitors. I'd much rather have more brightness. I'm not concerned about burning because I'm just gonna try to never have static things on the screen for too long. You can go with boosts. It's a QD OLED worth it for the screen uniforming. So what do you have? If the picture feel less flat and more real like CRTs do. CRTs have a different look, but a QD OLED is gonna look better. 100%. Yes, so, and also SDR movies, you can enjoy the brightness of the TV if you go and just increase the big brightness. So I would say 100%, man. QD OLED is it's just the best thing we have by far. It is definitely worth it, especially how cheap these QD OLEDs can get, man. You can get a 55-inch QD OLED for $700, $800. That's crazy. 55-inch. That's just really insane how cheap they are. Now I wonder what else I have to do here. I don't want to drop and fall and have to come back again. I think I'm gonna try to go this way. Do we have a button to, or maybe dropping this way and then, do we have a button here to tell me where to go? Like a Ubisoft button? Because I wasn't paying attention to what she was saying. Maybe I missed what I'm supposed to do here. These are just things to upgrade. This is to go back. This is to go back to the... No, to the shelter. Oh yeah, that's the door, so I just have to go there, I guess. Okay, yeah, it's just restore power to the lunar base, reach the top floor. So this is an elevator, I guess. I know I missed one over there, but I'm not concerned about completing everything.
I hope dropping down here somehow leads us back up to the top floor.
Maybe there's an elevator up ahead.
Okay, we got a cutscene. Is that a boss? A boss fight? No.
Hugh, look! What's this?
That's the Earth. The blue part there is all ocean. Look outside and you can see it from here. That's weird. Only got half of it here. Ah, okay. Printer's busted.
Man, the 3D printers in Pragmata are next level.
But the data here looks alright.
The ocean. Water everywhere.
Kinda hard to appreciate when it's just the half. Listen, we get back to the shelter, I'll whip you up a new one.
Really? I want to see.
Oh, look. Marvel Rivals. And are you sure it's burning? Like, if you... How do you see the burning? Like, if you open a gray... A full screen gray, you see the burning?
No one here either. Damn. I gotta hurry and contact Earth.
I mean, I have never been... Let's say, for example, today I was playing Stellar Blade, and I paused the game, and I took a shower, and came back. So it was like, you know, and eat something. You know, like I had the menu screen for a long time. Like I haven't been that careful as you. I just don't have icons on the desktop and all that, but I was never that careful. So I don't know how much you have to do to permanently burn in the QD OLED. It can definitely happen, but the thing is, in any case, I don't really like the HUD to be bright, especially if you have a dark game. What is this?
Oh, I'm glad we found you.
Oh, this is just a way to go back to the shelter. Oh, I get it. So if we go back to the shelter, is this like a fast route point to go back to the shelter and then save and then come back to this point? Or I don't have a choice. If I go back to the shelter to save, then all the enemies respawn. That would be a very important thing to know, so I don't have to repeat this again.
Imagine if our competitors tried to break.
Let me know how this saving system works, so I don't have to.
Leaders would never let that happen. I mean, have you seen the bots it's got running?
So you play the game
here?
for 2 months?
Intruders wouldn't stand
Most
a
days,
chance.
2, most days, 2-3 hours.
Freaking war machines.
It still seems too extreme, man. Like it doesn't seem like an abuse to play for 2-3 hours for 2 months a game and you get burning. That doesn't seem like you're abusing.
Some of them are like freaking war machines.
And so, and did you have the pixel shift off and all the protection off on the TV too? Or you had that on? Because if you had that on with that kind of usage, you still got burning. That's extreme. That's so weird. So you fast travel to these safety hatches. So basically, if I go back to the main hub, but that wouldn't make sense. Why would they limit me to save here? If I can just go back to the base using this, save, and then come back here. They respawn if you go to base. Yeah, the enemies will respawn. But my question is, if I go back to base, can I come back to this point? Or would I have to start from the beginning? That's what I want to know. You're just playing that game and turning the TV off. Man, that is so weird. Were you unplugging the TV from the wall? Because that's the only way the TV doesn't have the chance to run the anti-burning algorithm. Okay, so this looks like a boss battle here.
This will make it easier to hit things harder. Shoot out!
Yes, that's that.
Man, that looks like a boss battle. Let's see. Oh, this is the elevator. Yeah, it's gonna be a fight here. For sure.
Intruders detected. Please remove them from the premises.
Here we go.
Look how Kurt's tar things are. Unlocked.
Get off. It doesn't seem to be that hard, but the thing is, what makes it, you know, challenging is you don't want to lose and start from the beginning. That makes this game feel old school, you know.
Are we there yet?
Not sure.
The saving system of the game.
Alright, we made it. Now where do we find the main power terminal?
You know, I would still reach out to Samsung or the store you bought it or something, because it seems too extreme. Like, even if I play a game with an undefeatable HUD element
We can use this to
for
hit
2-3
harder
hours
and
every day
faster.
for 2 months, I don't know, man, because the thing is, when you get some image retention, but when you turn off the TV, unless you unplug the TV from the power, it runs the anti-burning mechanism, and it should get rid of that. And again, did you turn off the pixel shift too? Like I do, I turn off the pixel shift and everything. Never had an issue so far. My Seal one has 6,000 hours, which is not a lot, but still, I don't have any issues there either. Okay, there should be a boss battle here. And look at the eyes. That looks
Lockdown disengaged.
beautiful.
Reconnecting primary power. Energy levels at 30%. 40%.
Are we gonna go out to the moon and feel the different gravity?
Warning. Unauthorized access detected. Severing primary connection.
Or maybe we're feeling that gravity already because...
This is Edith. Unregistered guests are forbidden from this area. Initializing sector guard
Yeah,
protocol.
that's the boss fight.
Scanning. Targets identified.
Oh man, if I... Wait a minute. If I lose the boss battle, I have to repeat the whole level?
Us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through.
Okay, you did turn on
Get
the
ready.
feature. But I do that too. Man, give me a second. Wait. If I lose this boss battle, I have to start from the beginning of the level and clear and kill all the enemies again. I don't know if I'm gonna play the game if that's how this works. The store actually tried denying the picture was showing burning, but it clearly is. I feel like they was lying to my face. So you try to... Yeah, but the thing is, after 1 year, like, what store was that? Costco? Because you have like 2 weeks, or at Best Buy you have 2 months. So if you've been using the TV for 3 months, you have to deal with Samsung, not with the store anymore. So you return to the last ladder thing you use. The last ladder thing. Okay, well hopefully I don't have to start from the beginning. Oh, I remember. This is the boss from the... This is the boss from the demo.
Go in blasting. Guess it's my turn.
Move, you! Hacking!
Where'd they get all those missiles?
They were made with Luna filaments.
Lucky us, right?
Yep.
Shoot now!
Unleash a critical shot. Powerful follow-up attack when near down enemy. Press RT. Oh, okay, so I have to run.
Take this!
Oh, there you go. Oh, I like that. That looked good.
This ain't over yet. Come on, enough already. How you like it?
Oh, it's done.
Dirty bastard!
Look at that. That really looks good.
Overdrive protocol initiated.
Oh, it's not done yet. When the hacking gauge fails, the ability of a right protocol can be activated. Then use it. Okay. Let's put hacking. Okay.
Whoa! Where did that come from?
Look, I think it really did something.
Yeah, not bad. Bad. Sure going.
So it's not done yet. It's like halfway. I need some help.
Charging again.
Covered up junk.
Yay! Good at work, sweet you.
It's not gonna be that easy.
Move you.
Get some!
Initiated. Defenses are down. Charging again.
Stubborn up junk.
Man, it just takes so long to reload.
You pulled the snatch right off.
I got it. Move you. Shoot out. Good at work, sweet you. Charging again.
Stubborn hunk of junk.
Close in on it. Now's your chance.
Bad.
Oh, so I have to go for it. I have to go. RT.
This!
That should be enough. It's almost done. No, not yet. It's not done yet. Good job.
Let's go, Punk. Just a little bit more.
Alright. Time to kick this fucker.
Look out.
Got it. Woo! I thought I was gonna have to repeat that. Got it. First try. I like it, and I think this is very, very
Yeah, baby.
unique. Very original
This
gameplay.
is how we say good job.
Oh, here we go with the sentimental things. Oh, she's starting to love me.
What is this?
Well, let's just take it back to the shelter.
And I like how the robot didn't disappear after you destroy it. I like that.
A new destination has been added to the tramline. The mass production array is now accessible.
Indiana Jones looks very good. I don't remember the ray reconstruction thing. I have to check it out. I have it installed actually. I can open it. Let me see what time it is.
That should take care of the cradle's power problem.
Before ending the
Next
stream,
up,
I can open
the
Indiana
MPA
Jones
and
if
the
you
comms
want.
tower.
I have it installed. I think I do. That's one game I'm definitely gonna play because when I installed it, I was not into shooters. And that's not a shooter, but it's a first-person game. And now I like it. I am, so I think it's gonna be a good game to play.
What is that thing?
I'm gonna get a better look.
Wait!
I did make a video about it. I saw some noises without path tracing, but with path tracing it was beautiful. But we didn't have DLSS 4.5 when I tried it.
Cabin, your one-stop companion for all things shelter.
Companion, huh? So where you been all this time?
We believe you have a shelter license key in your possession.
This thing?
We wanted out the giant bot.
So, Captain.
That's
what up?
A most pointed inquiry. We have been, let us say, asleep, but that device woke us up.
I see what you're saying. I can
Making
check
us
it out.
available to offer you our wide range of invaluable services.
Permissions confirmed for shelter level 1.
Shelter level upgraded. Central terminals now loaded with shiny new stuff. REM replicator beta now online and ready to serve.
Shelter is equipped with a level system. Deliver a shelter license key to cabin to increase the shelter level and unlock additional functions.
Cabin system booting up. Hello, fellow Cradle crew. Allow us to enhance your shelter life experience with our
Look at that
newest
robot.
service.
It's basically a walking TV.
Introducing Cabin Stat Club. Exchange cabin coins to unlock shelter surfaces. A little quid pro coin. Please accept this gratuity for first-time crew. 1 cabin coin. Compliments of the shelter.
Looks like a giant phone screen.
Take a look at our fine selection of stamp boards.
Is this like a puzzle game inside the game? Shelter thoughts. What is this? Like jazz version? Is this like music for the shelter? Oh yeah, this is like different music for the shelter.
We
I don't
wish
care
you
about that.
a happy shelter life.
Yeah, I have enough puzzles solving with the game. I don't want to be solving a puzzle here. Is she going to Earth?
Hey, now that the power's back on, we can take the tram somewhere new.
Oh, give the present.
Thank you, Hugh. No, I'm gonna give it a spin.
Oh, so you give your kid gifts. Yeah, look at the animations of the kid. It's very, very good animations too. So I think this is a good place to leave it there until the next day. I'm gonna save, and before we end the stream, I'm gonna open. Let me check if I have Indiana Jones installed, and then I open it to check it out for George. Let me see. I think I still have the game installed. Okay. Let me see. Indiana Jones. Yeah, I have it here. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. The title did not appear to quit properly last time. Yeah, that's because I alt-tab all the games. Oh, they will change my video settings. And I have to say yes. Wonderful. Okay, I'm opening a new game. I hope that doesn't crash the whole stream. It opened with a weird resolution. Well, maybe it's gonna do like maybe it's gonna do like a shader compilation and, you know, ruin the whole stream. Well, let's see. Okay. Let's see. What's going on with the resolution? It's set to full screen. I'll set it to borderless. Oh, it's set to 1080p because of a safe mode. Okay, let's see now. It's not working. Oh, so you have to scroll down and apply them. How do I even apply this? You have unapplied video mode changes. Leave the screen and discard and cancel. Where do I apply them? Oh, because I have the resolution on 1080p. Maybe I don't see the button to apply it. Oh, here it is. Apply video mode. That's so counterintuitive. Okay, so now we should be good. Now I will share the screen. Okay. So I'm gonna max out the graphics. Depth of field anti-aliasing. Modifying this requires you to restart a game. Okay. Let me make sure everything is maxed out before I do that. Path tracing too. Select option. Selected option requires ray reconstruction. Oh yeah, I think I did. See, when I did a video about this, I complained about that, and we didn't even have DLSS 4.5. So yeah, it's gonna be the same situation. It's gonna be exactly the same. You have to use ray reconstruction for path tracing. You cannot turn it off, or can you? Well, I did. Let's see what happened. So I have to restart the game now. Let me do that. So, if you jump to the end to see my final thoughts from my first day playing Pragmata, I can tell you, I really like the game. It's original. I like the animations, the combat, the story is interesting. I think it's gonna be a beautiful game at the end. I'm gonna like it a lot, I think. Yeah, the graphics, the noise, it's a shame because it's a beautiful game otherwise. If it didn't have that noise, the noises that we see and the reflections and the shadows and all that, if it wasn't because of that, I mean, it would be a beautiful game. It looks great. Otherwise, it looks great. So, interesting game with an original gameplay that looks great. I mean, what else can you ask? Basically, not having those issues. But if it wasn't, if the game didn't have those issues, it could be like a 10 out of 10. So far, I'm interested. I'm gonna play the whole thing. Okay, let's see. We got the game working. No HDR though. Let me get myself out of this. Okay. Oh, let me turn on HDR and all that. Okay, we have HDR on. That's fine for now. We're not testing HDR. Okay, so ray trace shadows. Oh, so ray trace shadows. You cannot max that out because then you're forced to use ray reconstruction. Same with ray trace hair. You have to use ray reconstruction. So you can actually play the game without ray reconstruction. The question is, how does that look? Let's see. We have DLSS. We have DLSS auto, so that's like DLSS performance. I'm gonna set it to see performance, see how it runs. Let's see. You try Red Dead 2, 5K DLSR and use DLSS Ultra Performance, or 120 FPS constantly, optimize settings from benchmarking. You know, I tried Red Dead Redemption 2, I have it installed right now, and I was getting some stuttering on the benchmark. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, let's see. So we're getting 120 FPS. Why is it locked to... No, it's not locked to 120. So I'm getting 120 FPS. This is with frame generation already. Let me see. Yeah, wow, this is frame generation and DLSS performance. Oh, that's not great. Like, I would not go lower than DLSS performance and 2x frame generation. But we have the graphics maxed out except for the ray trace shadows and ray trace hair. So if you want to use DLSS 4.5, that's what I'm using right now. You can see preset M. You can see it top right corner, preset M. So this is preset M. DLSS performance with preset M actually looks good. Now, for some reason, the brightness, I don't know what happened. The brightness is not high. Why is the brightness so low? It's like HDR was not even on. It is on. Brightness 10. UI brightness 300. Is this brightness 10 the default? Doesn't look right. Let's see that. I'm gonna set it to 1200 for my. Oh, by the way, someone told me on the Black Myth Wukong live stream. Actually, two people told me that it was looking like it was clipping, and yeah, it was clipping because I was. Yeah, it's just the settings I have to tweak. So the Black Myth Wukong stream was clipping the highlights because I was forcing SDR on the capture of the display. So it was all messed up. I didn't realize that until someone told me. So yeah, that's not gonna happen again. For my guitar live streams, I changed that setting because I'm streaming on SDR. So then I forgot to change it back. So let me lower the brightness a little bit so I can look at it well. Let me see if it has any. So I'm gonna keep it to like 25 maybe. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine for now. Okay, so let's see how this looks. Actually looks great. Let me see the shadows. I remember seeing some noisy shadows. Oh, it actually looks good. I mean, not perfect. They are a little bit noisy. Not terrible. This is good. It looks great. So if you look at the shadows, the darker shadows inside the bushes, they are not perfect. But I mean, it's great. This doesn't look. It doesn't look bad at all. But the thing is, the performance. I'm not getting. This is 120 FPS. So, yeah, it's very demanding. Very demanding. So maybe if I lock it to 120, it'll be better. See if I can. Yeah, I'm using path tracing. So this game, for some reason, I'm not sure exactly. Look, this game is letting me max out the. Yeah, this is path tracing, full ray tracing. Yeah, it is path tracing, but for some reason, to use ray trace shadows and ray trace hair, which I don't care, you have to use ray reconstruction. Otherwise, you can turn it off. So I did turn it off because we know if you turn it on, then the DLSS is not gonna be preset M, which is what we want. So this is actually visually, this will be the best visual settings that you can use, because again, improving the ray tracing but making everything else blurry, it doesn't make sense. So this is the best visual quality I can get, but still hard to get 120. So it does work. That's weird. See, like, I don't remember any game where you can use... Oh, actually, yeah, on Cyberpunk you can use path tracing and not use ray reconstruction, right? Yeah, the shadows are okay. Yeah, the shadows are okay. Yeah, but I am using path tracing. So if you want to see how they look without path tracing, I can turn it down. Let's see. So this is path tracing off. So path tracing off. Right, it doesn't even let me use ray trace shadows. So maybe I do have to use path tracing medium, high. Oh, so basically if you use... Oh, okay. So look. It says path tracing is full ray tracing. The rest of the settings are just ray tracing. So this is ray tracing off, ray tracing medium, ray tracing high. Full ray tracing, that means path tracing. Kind of confusing. So yeah, I can use ray tracing off, and then the shadows are gonna be garbage. Let's see. The thing is, it's a little bit distracting because they are moving, because you know the plants are moving. So yeah, shadows are kind of garbage. But not terrible. I mean, this is not Pragmata. This is not Pragmata bad at all. Yeah, and the performance is a lot better. So yeah, this game looks great. So this is not bad. The shadows are not detailed, and the reason why it's kind of moving is because the plants are moving. You know, that's why. See, this leaves are moving. That's why. But we don't see a lot. We don't see noise. They are not perfect with this. This is not bad at all. It's not that bad, you know. It's not that bad. Let's see if we... And I can increase the resolution a lot more, so I might play it like this and increase the resolution and maybe turn off frame generation. Like, I don't even need... See, with these settings, I don't need frame generation. Let's see. Yeah, and actually I can get exactly my frame rate with no frame generation. This might be the way I play the game. No frame generation, and I'm hitting the target. Performance is rock solid. It looks better with path tracing, no question about that, but I would take this performance all day. Especially for a first-person game, man. This is so much better. Now, let's see how we have the dead zone. Do we have a dead zone? Yeah, we have a small dead zone. Not too bad because it's a first-person shooter game. Let's see if we have dead zone controls here. I would turn off aim assist. Yeah, we have a dead zone here. But we have the settings to turn off the dead zone. Outer dead zone, 100%. This is great. So left trigger, Inner dead zone 0. This is great. This is what every game should have. But you see, by default, all these games, they have dead zones. But the difference is, first-person shooter games, sometimes they do let you turn it off. But the third-person shooter games, it's like, it doesn't matter, and it does matter. So this is great. Yeah, this game technically seems to be... Yeah, man, this is so much better now with my controller. Yeah, this game is beautiful, man. Beautiful. Is there a Reno DX for this game? I feel like the HDR could be better. I don't want to be having to tweak the brightness. Yeah, I really like it. I don't see a problem with it. Why I don't consider 60 BFI? Because this TV BFI is bad. BFI on this TV is very bad. It's like it lowers up. See, I much rather use the Game Motion Plus of the TV. The BFI of the C1 is much better, but it flickers though. At 60 it flickers. If I was using the C1, I would go 120 FPS with a BFI. It's just the motion is so much better. It's amazing. So yeah, this game looks amazing. Amazing. And performance is good too. But I think even with these settings, I think the game is using ray tracing. I mean, I see some popping. The shadows are kind of popping. I mean, nothing is perfect. But the game looks good. The game looks good. You think I'm gonna like this game? The story is good. I'm definitely gonna play it. See, when I installed this game, I was not into first-person shooter games or first-person games in general at all, because I couldn't aim right with my DualSense. But now with these better controllers, I can aim, and I have been practicing a lot with Battlefield 6. So I can play this game very well now. So I'm definitely gonna play it. Yeah, I'm gonna play this game too. So I'm gonna play Pragmata, definitely. I will play Black Myth Wukong 100%. I'm gonna finish that game. We have technical issues with both, but what can you do? I'm gonna play Stellar Blade 100%. I'm gonna play Crimson Desert, okay? I'm definitely gonna play that. So we have a lot to play. And we have a long weekend, so we have tomorrow too. So I'm gonna definitely play more. I do have to practice my guitar though. So I'm not gonna play the whole day, but I'm gonna skate tomorrow too, like I did today. That was great. Got a new setup. Just absolutely crazy skating setup that I got. It's like, I'll show you tomorrow because I have the skates upstairs. It's like the frame is huge. I have 125mm wheels in the corners, then 100, then 110. It's like the craziest setup you've ever seen. Carbon fiber boot, just insane. The distance between the boot and the wheel is like 1 or 2 millimeters. It's crazy. I was going downhill today like a rocket. So I'll show you next time. Oh, and I do have, actually, let me show you that I did install the game. Was it you that sent me Resident Evil 4? Someone sent me Resident Evil 4. I don't remember. Was it you? Because the email doesn't say your name. Actually, let me show you before we end the stream. Let me show you. I just have installed Resident Evil 4. I did like Resident Evil Village. So someone gifted me Resident Evil 4 and told me, if you like Village, you're gonna like this one. So Let's see. I like Resident Evil Village. The thing is, I was almost at the end of the game, I think, and I reinstalled Windows, and then the save file is not working for some reason. I copied the save file to the folder, and it's not working for some reason. So I have to figure that out, because I'm not gonna start from the beginning. But let's see. I have to open Steam for Resident Evil. Oh, it was you? Okay, well, thank you very much. So Ricardo Mercy sent me a copy of Resident Evil 4. So we're definitely gonna play that. I already installed it. Let me show you. Let me open it here. I'm gonna show you. You think Resident Evil 4 is better than Village? I'm gonna like it then, because I think Resident Evil Village is great. I really like it. I played it at the lowest difficulty though, because I'm not a big fan of the difficulty that horror games have, where you have less bullets, you know, it's super hard to aim. Let me show you here. I have the game open right now. Let me get this. Okay, let's check this out. Do we have a benchmark for the graphics? I don't think so. This Capcom is not a big fan of benchmarks, but we did have a benchmark on. Yeah. I can imagine the day we have a 10,000 nit display and I'm in a dark room. See, they cannot do that. That kind of yeah, no. See, they cannot do that. Like 10,000 nits, here's a test pattern, like no warning. They have to figure out a different way to do that. It just doesn't make any sense. Shouldn't have. Look at that, we got the deluxe edition too. So Ricardo Mercy, he sent me the very, very premium edition of the game. Look at that, we have extra stuff here. Okay, let's see. Oh, the game is running fast. Look at that, we're running at 138 frames. It looks good. Looks sharp. So ray tracing is off. Let me turn off VC. Rendering mode normal. Interlace. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's just using TAA. Oh look, we can turn off anti-aliasing completely. Can increase the texture resolution. Fidelity cacao. Fidelity caca. Actually looks better. What is this? Volumetric lighting. Bloom. I don't like bloom. Oh wow, look at that. We have a whole new hair strands. Honestly, I don't know which one looks better. I'll go with high. Oh, graphic dismemberment. Oh, I like that. Many corpses. Corpse physics. Oh, I like that. One on top of the other. What was the game we tried that had that? That was doing that very well. What was it? It was a first-person shooter game. Was it Battlefield 1? There was a game I played recently where the physics of the bodies going on top of each other like that was very good. Motion blur off. Destructible environments. Lens flare. That's fine. Chromatic aberration. On by default. Wrong. I don't know why they do that. So wrong. Okay. Okay, let's see what we're getting now. Performance still great. Look at that, 4K. Let me tell you, this is looking like actual 4K. I see some shimmering, but it's not terrible. I do notice that there is see, without TAA, I'm gonna turn on TAA. I think without TAA, some of the shadow effects, it's not gonna work. I see some noise that's probably gonna go away when I turn on TAA on the shadows. Fidelity, super resolution 2 and 1. What is that? Oh, so this game doesn't have DLSS, so we can use fidelity instead of TAA. We can just use this. Off. This just makes everything blurry. Why would I use that? Let me see. Then I use TAA only. No, that noise I was talking about is still there. Huh. Well, that's a weird one. But aside from that, I mean, you have to look close to the screen to see that. I'm pixel peeping. But other than that, it looks great. The performance is very fast. I'm getting 138 FPS, no frame generation, nothing. Just actual 4K. But it doesn't have DLSS. I don't understand that because this is a very recent game. Am I missing it? I don't see DLSS anywhere here. Display settings, maybe? See any. And this is weird, like, let's see, change the optimization of upscaling for high image quality at fast frame rates with a focus on image quality. And this one says with a focus on speed. Oh, okay, so basically it has FSR2 and FSR1, basically. This is so weird, like, this should have at least FSR 3. Hey, how's it going, Gaming Tech? Oh, I was talking about you the other day with the last video. I'm like, man, we lost Gaming Tech. I hope you keep making videos, man. I mean, you have 60,000 subscribers. 60,000. Over 1,000 videos. Never stop, man. We're just too far. We've come so far. Over 1,000 videos. Actually, I said on that video that I've been doing YouTube for 3 years, and it's actually 4 years, because I watched the oldest video. It was saying 3 years, but the other day I got the celebration notification from YouTube. Well, 4 years on YouTube, so time to celebrate. 4 years on YouTube. Man, there's no way. I don't think I will ever stop. Because if you stop, then it's very hard to come back. The live stream need to. Yeah, we need to do live streams. The thing, it takes a lot. It takes a long time to do live streams. It just takes a very long time. The thing you have to understand with YouTube is that, man, you're doing it for the love of the game. Especially at the very beginning, you're making no money. But I am very, very, very satisfied with the reward I get from YouTube, and we do have members too. So we have George, we have a lot of supporters. So I'm happy. Wait until you have kids. No, everything is life ruined. I was skating today. I'm the kid. I was going out today under the sun and skating. No concerns, no problems. The TA is a little bit blurry. I don't think it's that blurry, to be honest. I mean, TAA is always gonna blur the image, but I don't think it's that bad. I mean, it's better to, like, without TAA, it's actually better. And this game is running so fast that I could even try DLDSR. The thing is, because I'm streaming, that's gonna mess up the. Let me see if I try it. It is in full screen mode. Let me see if that works. Streaming. I hope it doesn't crash the whole stream. Well, actually, I have to activate the. I have to activate the LDSR. It's off for some reason. But maybe with the image scaling. Oh yeah, look, image quality. I can increase. Yeah, the scaling here. Let's see what happens. Oh look, it's already there, 90 FPS. So I can turn off anti-aliasing and just get more pixels. Maybe that's gonna be better. And maybe there's a performance killer setting here, maybe the ambient occlusion or shadows, that I can lower and get even more pixels. Yeah, anti-aliasing is off right now, actually. Man, this looks great. This looks very detailed, actually. Very, very detailed. And I'm getting 100 FPS. No anti-aliasing. It looks great. I'm getting my face close to the screen, and yeah, I can see some minor shimmering, but the detail is crazy. So yeah, this is actually very good. Yeah, so the thing is, it's so good that I can actually use DLDSR. I just have to turn it on the NVIDIA app. Let's see, let's keep increasing. Let's see how high we can go with that. 200%, that's 8K actually. So that's the maximum. 200%. Wow, look at that. 8K max out settings, no anti-aliasing, ray tracing off. I mean, there's no visible shimmering at all. It looks crystal clear. But we're getting 60 FPS. But it looks amazing. It really does. Now, I see some flickering maybe. Yeah, it's flickering a little bit. Yeah, it's flickering because of the VRR. So I might have to turn off VRR. Maybe lock the frame rate. Yeah, that's the problem with these horror games. When you're using VRR, sometimes you see some flickering. Oh, but also I'm streaming, so streaming is always gonna reduce the performance a little bit. So you think it's not gonna hold 60 on the game. It's more demanding the game. But this is already the forest. Well, that's a good example of a case where frame generation would be good, but we don't have frame generation on this game. Say, look, this is an NVIDIA sponsored thing. I'm sure AMD is sponsored thing. I'm sure AMD basically paid them to not have DLSS. But I don't know why they would do that and then not even have FSR 3 available. That's just crazy. But my point is, this game with DLSS, I mean, this will run easy. Easy. Very easy to run. It will look great. But FSR 1 and 2, they are very bad. Very, very bad. So, but I like the option to not, to just not use anti-aliasing at all and just get more pixels. I might not need 200% resolution. Maybe I can get away with, let's see, 140, how that looks. Man, even 140 looks great. I can tell the difference for sure. 8K is a lot, but I mean, this is playable. I'm getting almost 110 frames, and this is a horror game. I don't need to have. It's a very slow panning. Camera's panning is very slow, so yeah, I'm gonna play this one. Maybe tomorrow or Monday. I have sent you DLSS mod on the email. Oh, that's right. But it applies over the HUD, so it blurs the HUD. Oh, it doesn't matter. So there is a DLSS mod for this game. Oh wow, that's gonna be great. So I'm gonna definitely check that out. Thank you very much, Ricardo Mercy, for sending me the code. He gifted me the game, so thank you very much. I'm gonna definitely play it. And yeah, if it's as good as Resident Evil Village, I'm gonna like it a lot. So let's leave it there. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep. It's already 12:25. So I'm gonna sleep. Tomorrow I'm gonna skate a little bit, and then I'm gonna practice my guitar. Maybe do a guitar stream for my guitar channel, and then I'm gonna play tomorrow. I think. What should I play tomorrow? Black Myth, Wukong, Pragmata. Maybe I'll do like a community poll. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a community poll. You let me know which game you want me to stream. Yeah, I could use Game Motion Plus if it holds 60 FPS. So yeah, let's leave it there, man. Again, if you skip to the end of the live stream to see how I like Pragmata, I can tell you I like the game a lot. Actually, I think it's very original. I am interested about the story with the cute little girl that's actually a robot, but is trying to play with your feelings. We can call that game, instead of Dead Space, we can call it Dad Space. Like someone said. And I'm definitely gonna play the whole thing. I think it's gonna be a very, very good game at the end. I like where it's going, and it's very fun to play. I really like it. And my rant at the beginning, when I turn off path tracing and ray tracing, it was actually not that bad. I don't know at what time I'm gonna stream tomorrow, because it depends on how the guitar practice goes. I never plan anything. I like to see, that's how I like to live my life. No plans. I do have plans, but See, I like to wake up and be like, what do I want to do today? Okay, I'm gonna go out and skate. Oh, I'm gonna go to a restaurant with the family. I'm gonna go to whatever, you know. I don't like to be like, oh, tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. I'm gonna do this and that, because I feel like that's like a job, you know, something you have to, you know, at this time and this time. No. That would be the enjoyment and entertainment for me. It has to be spontaneous. So that's how I do it for YouTube too. I don't plan the video I'm gonna make. I'm like, okay, I'm playing a game. I'm like, I'm gonna make a rant about this thing. I'm like, okay, let's record a rant. Like, raw, this is bad. So that's how the videos come out. I like to do it that way. But yeah, I really appreciate you stopping by. I would definitely do more. And yeah, I like the game. Thank you, Gaming Tech, for stopping by too, man. I hope you keep making videos. 60,000 subscribers. That's so hard to. It is almost impossible to get up to that level. So yeah, don't stop. Don't let the money. The thing is, he's rich now. That's the problem. See, he's rich. So once you make so much money, it's hard to keep grinding. See, that's the thing. Don't let the money change you, Gaming Tech. I know you're buying Apple stuff now, all the Nintendo stuff, but don't let the money corrupt your soul. You have to keep grinding it. Yeah, let's leave it there, man. Thank you very much.